If they have specifically Heartless Act, we lose to the, you know, we don't, we're dead, right? Greetings, everyone. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad that you are here. We're going to be playing some Magic the Gathering Arena today, as always. These are some of the highlights from our stream, and I really hope you enjoy the games. If you do really enjoy the program, please don't forget to leave a like and subscription. It really, really helps the channel. So without further ado, let's get to the games. There were a bunch of people that went to StriderCon. Because, and I never got to make it out to his Airbnb, so I didn't, of all the people I got to meet, I didn't actually get to meet up with Strider at all, which was a serious bummer. We did get to meet both Gimps, Gimp 98 and Peta Gimp. It was like just a whole bunch of folks though. And okay, do that as well. How far apart did I do the foam pit from the lady who broke her vertebrae? Kind of a ways apart. We didn't do it until the next day, but I did defeat Airball. Darn it, we did defeat Airball. So 100% win rate in the foam pit. But it was a lot of fun, honestly. No doubt about that. Godless Shrine, Kambal. There we go. Lucky Chimera, good to see ya. Glad you made it. But yeah, so then I actually got to meet up with our Ultra Pro rep and get to talk with her some. Just a really, really great person. A real blast to hang out with. She's just a ton of fun. Yeah, I mean, I guess we've got to get this off Summoning Sickness sooner or later. I guess we're gonna go with Adeline then. Yep. Blocks. Just a little chump blocking there. Okay, these things are interesting. Kind of surprised. Fred, disheveled cast hour hasn't got. I don't know, Odabe. It's a great point though. I think it's possible Fred's being disrespected. And you know, one ought not disrespect the Fred. Alright, Oath Kaya. Combat. Make another dude. Opponent has Fatale push. Okay. And a little double block action. We're going to kill the Seasoned Pyromancer. Don't mind if I do. These things are okay. Opponent drops 15. Arvad gets several more +X+X's up to a 2-mana 7/7. We've just got to be able to get it back out of the bin, which, you know, we should be able to arrange. Okay. Sooner or later, at least. Damage happens. Okay, well, that's a good one. Can't stay away! Arvad! Come on back. And Rizag. The Bone Cobbler. Very good draw there. A land would have done it as well, just, you know, have the Kaya to be able to exile it, but, you know, we're quite pleased about this, for sure. For sure. They still had it open the day after? They did. They did. Admittedly, I saw them... I know there was a lot of controversy around it, and I'm not saying they executed everything properly. Please understand, I am not saying that. But I am saying they did tell people, like, to, you know, be careful and all that kind of stuff, you know, and that... So I, you know, because I was around there the first day, so I guess it is what it is. I don't, you know, I don't want to make any excuses for them, but man, having been in there, that is not an activity I would have undertaken. I would not have been jumping in the way she did, you know? But
I'm tired of your secrets.
you know, I'm just a normal dude there, you know. Okay, well, Arvad. You know? Yeah, shoot. I mean, they're just gonna chump here, which is why I didn't play the Kalitas. But it's definitely a thing where we should have played this, I think, actually, in hindsight, just in case they elected to block with a Seasoned Pyromancer. That, because being able to flash that back as a potential play for next turn is also a reasonable plan, you know? Okay, yeah, opponent, scooping them up. They can't beat this. So, GG, opponent, GG. Apparently there were at least 2 people there. It's true, Goosebelly. That's a fact, actually. I didn't see that comment until just now, but yeah. Just the 1 mana, but okay, we'll try. But seriously, hey, there's a shout out. It happened finally. Yeah, so what else did we do? I attended a number of different things. I got to... It was actually... many of you are probably familiar with the Dream... not the Dream Team, I guess. The folks that are affiliated with the content creator Dream, the Dream SMP and all that kind of thing. You know, they have... As I understand it, they haven't been doing the SMP stuff recently, so I don't really know what they refer to themselves as, but... I don't know. I mean, I guess. All right. Elias il-Kor, come on down. Max Lard, glad you made it. Good to see you. Come for Little John, stay for the match. I mean, I hope so, Max Lard. We'll find out. But where was I? What were we talking about? Oh, yeah. So, you know, they were a number of those content creators were there, the Dream folks. And obviously just huge audiences. They have not tens of thousands, but hundreds of thousands of people watching at any given time. You know, the very, very, very large, right, stuff. Very much not a John likes games situation there. It's a, you know, a different thing entirely, you know. But it worked out because I actually signed up for a meeting where I could go and talk to Twitch staff, but it was for partners only, and there was going to be probably a lot of partners attend. But what happened is I arrived to the meeting early because it was very important for me. I had some concerns I wanted to voice and everything, right? And so there was this convention hall room, so not huge, but it was big, and there were like 15 tables in there, and there were 2 Twitch staff sitting at each one. And so I got there early and I sat down and I was just chatting with some of them and everything, and sure enough, the Dream people were in the hallway, and there were fire safety concerns because of how incredibly huge their audience was. So they wouldn't let people past to get to the meetings past the Dream people. And they were trying to clean out the audience from around those Dream people. So very, very funny. But the good news was I got to sit at a table with 2 Twitch people all by myself and give them the business. You know, it was a blast for sure. Oh, golly. Folks, our opponents live in the dream over there for sure. No blocks. We need a land. A land would be amazing. Land! Yes! Folks, did that feel good? Was that a good turn? Did we do it? I think we did it. Yes! Holy crud. Would have been nice to have Arvad down for that, because Arvad also a vampire, folks. But, you know, I'll take it however it comes, you know? Opponent takes 3. Feels good, man. TwitchCon, well, I mean, I guess shadows change. Holy crud, all the way down to 3. All right. Well, actually, cancel. Hold on. Yeah, actually, we need to do this, don't we? We've actually got to get rid of the Vishino Pyromancer here, because we need to be able to attack and gain that life back with Arvad, because we, you know, yeah, we don't want to have to hold that back. All right. Notably, the creature was exiled, so Arvad did not grow there. Got you. Woo! Jeez, folks, that was a close one. That was a close one indeed. Hashtag he followed me on Twitter. I mean, I'm pretty sure that makes me famous too, because he's famous, and then therefore by extension I must now be famous. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the way that works. Jen and I told me, so, you know. Did he look like a hippie? He really didn't. No. He was just honestly a normal guy. And okay. Very, you know, and I would say he was very, yeah. He was just a real good dude, honestly. So had a ton of fun. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of the etchings of Kumano. Grail's Night, glad you made it. Exactly, Grail's Night, exactly. And in fairness, you know, as far as I'm concerned, those are the ones I care about. So there you go. You know, if you give, that would be amazing, Poseidon. I'll let him know. I will literally tell him that. I have community members who want to, you know, be a part or whatever, you know, they want to do the thing. And, you know, I've got his contact info now, so hopefully that matters. Ultimate linkage, 26 months, my friend. Good Lord. All right, so this is a god pirate elemental. So I guess it's non-human. All right, at our face, you got me. Non-human. Gotcha. And yeah, we're just gonna go after Chandra real quick. Don't mind if I do. Gotcha. Appreciate you. I did have a blast at TwitchCon Ultimate Linkage. Thank you for asking. Yeah, honestly, it was fantastic. So let's just Heartless Act the Burgie, and then go to combat and see if this moves the needle as we go after Chandra. No? Okay, well then there we go. Everybody loves Candy dropping in that prime sub. Thank you very much. 22 months on that one as well. Thank you, Everybody Loves Candy. Glad you are out there. I appreciate your support. Okay, opponent doing their thing. You got it. You got it. Hey. Okay, Arvad is a good one. No doubt about that. Grommet. Glad you made it, my friend. Glad you made it. So we're going to go ahead and go you up here, and then you over here. There we go. Grommet dropping in that sweet prime. 23 months for Grommet as well. Darn it. I appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate you. All right. They do kill off our Arvad. Not surprised by that, but boom. What you say about this? Menaduke. What you say about this? Getcha. How was your weekend, Honey NF? Yeah.
Say hi to my, don't worry.
Never on anymore, and yet. Well, I don't know. You just never know. Yeah, we're not gonna block that. You got me. Harley Randy dropping in another 100 bits and starting up that hype train. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate it. Gotta try and win a game or two. All right, we'll keep this one. And start on Shattered Sanctum, I guess. Progress into the mid game. And by the mid game, I'm saying, it's definitely the early game, but I'm praying that we can make it there. Are we supposed to bolt the birds? Probably. We're gonna pass. Linus Tips did it with his land event. Yes. Okay. For the people that had access to the local area connection, that's different, and markedly so, for the record. Yeah, markedly so. Get in there. We don't want to give them access to that much mana, folks. That would be pretty not ideal. Pretty not ideal. Here comes Collected Company main phase of all times. Wild. And Marwyn comes down. Well, folks, non-core creatures are going to get smaller. And we're going to attack for 2 more. Get in there, man, Maverick. What do you have to say? Consider splashing red. Judith and Yahini and Kroxa be more aggressive. That's possible. That's possible. See, the concern was I really wanted to try and make use of Arvad the Cursed as well. And no, really wanted to land there, unfortunately. The il-Kor Shep are going to make things interesting here. So trying to be more aggressive when you have 5 drops, a little bit tough. You kind of got to be a little bit mid-rangey, right? No, come on, Dak. Really needed one there. All right, well, I guess. Do the thing. Okay. Opponent gets an Elvish War Master. Does not attack. Okay, well, I think we are very dead now. Desperately need a land. Did not get it, did not get it. Okay. Do those. Pre-unbanned meat hug. Fair enough, Paradabo. So does that mean you're the type of person who was in favor of the meat hook ban, Paradabo? Is that what I'm gleaning from this? It's combat. It's combat time. It is. Got me. The banning, I mean, maybe Steinel. Glad you made it. Good to see you, Steinel. Keep in mind, they lost some really key pieces, like the Luminarch Aspirant being gone is really big. All right, il-Kor Shepherd, leave. So we're gonna get in like so. Gain another life. Opponent's going to take the free block, unsurprisingly, and then 4, drop to 7. Opponent going to drop then down to 6. Man Maverick. What have you got here? What have you got here? Namatad, glad you made it. Thank you. That's very complimentary. I appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, well, it's true. Path of Peril is a strong choice in a lot of decks that wanted it, but you know, you do have to go a different direction. So I don't think black is dead by any means, but it's, you know, man, or I'm sorry, Meeting Masker, a very, very strong card. So, you know. Oh, Goosebelly, how exciting. Well, Steinel, I you know, keep in mind that there's a lot that goes into it. And I think they're, rather than saying they like aggro players, you know, more than whatever, is a little bit reductive, right? Because it's about trying to make the game more fun. So it's tough when black is that much better than everything else, right? So it's true, maybe they should have taken out, I don't know what, Tenacious Underdog or something. That's a little questionable for me, right? You know, that doesn't seem like a bannable card. So if they're gonna, you know, maybe Shieldred, but that hurts a lot of different archetypes. So I don't know. You know, I actually called the Meat Hook ban early, and I personally don't have much of a problem with it. But admittedly, I also, hey, Harley, Randy, darn it, I will catch you next time. Appreciate you. That said, I don't play that much Standard, so I also want to stress that I don't have that much of an opinion, you know? All right, Arvad the Cursed. Come on down. Come on down. Jay Skills. Glad you're back, my friend. Glad you're back. Joe Freezy. Hey there. Glad you made it. Glad you made it. Glad you are back. They never like banning mythics in the most recent set. Gotta be Omnath or Oko Buster for that. Yeah, exactly, Joe Freezy. That's exactly what I said to Astral's Flame. Again, check with Astral's Flame if you doubt my prediction. He can confirm. But that was literally my justification as well, Joe Freezy. So, but I mean, sure, Style. That's fair. This hand does nothing. This hand does stone nothing. I mean, I'm gonna keep it because I'm greedy, but you know, this one at least has all of our colors of mana in it. You know. All right, Castle Locthwain, come on down. Either way, I had to get lucky. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the way I was looking at it too. No reason to give away that we're on white and black. Yes, exactly. And one of the cats is trying to eat the bacon or whatever that's on the plate. I guess. You got me, Rolex. Deck shuffler, the real enemy. That's right. That's right. Well, one could also posit that maybe playing bad cards is the real enemy, right? And maybe if it weren't for the fact that I was playing bad cards, you know, maybe we'd have a better shot. Oh, well. That's all right. No! Uh-oh, our opponent's playing Doom Foretold? That's not good. That's not good. Ratadrabik. Come on down. I wonder, folks. I don't know. Yeah. Uh-oh, thought erasure. Not ideal. Well, do the deed. Whatever it is that you need to get done, we are at your mercy and your disposal. I mean, is this really a difficult decision? Wow, Crippling Fear? Okay. You got me. Is Acquisitions Expert gonna attack? Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, get into combat here. See what they have to say. Royal Axe gonna take 3, drop to 20. Indeed. We cannot stay away from Drown Liberator. Cannot stay away. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Zageiger, I actually do have the deck ready at some point here. I've just got to do the thing. I apologize. I kept forgetting. I mean, I guess. Heartless Act. Opponent ephemerates. You got it. You got it. Fall of Thran, Peer to the Abyss, Omniscience, that's right. Opponent loses 2. And Omen of the Seas. Yeah, this has got to be Doom Foretold, right? It's gotta be. I think. Okay, well, we're getting in with everybody. Get in there. Opponent. Takes 2. Counters go on everybody. Takes 4. I mean, we're gonna do this. They've shown lots and lots of ways of making us discard, so it's true we're kind of walking right into a board sweep of some variety, but then Ratadrabik at least does the thing. And yeah, Ephemerate coming back. Probably not going to be cast because they got to pay with the Thalia, right? Yeah. Yeah, don't forget unless you tell them. See, it's true. It's a guy here. It's true. Unless someone other than you told me to forget, right? I don't know if you can confirm that or not. Just saying. Interesting. Kaya the Inexorable in our hand. Taking 6. We're gonna draw. Inconvenient. Really wanted a land drop there. Did not get it. Only had to pay 2 life for it. Thank heavens. But uh-oh. Elite Guard Mage comes down. That does kind of stonewall our Thalia, which is not ideal. So, hey. Okay. Kalitas. Ratadrabik. Opponent just takes it down to 5. What do you say? It's a great question. There's a guy here. What is reality? It's a great question. Sacrifice another zombie or vampire. She's a human soldier. I could sacrifice the Ratadrabik, but I'm not sure we really want to do that. Elite Guard Mage crashes in. Thoughts Deep Dwelling going to flicker the Elite Guard Mage. Yep. Cards drawn. Things happen. Crippling Fear. Very, very interesting here. So I guess we've got to name... Zombie? Unless this is just better to do... I guess. All right. Yeah, I think this is better. Yeah. Non-zombie creatures. Ratadrabik gives us another Thalia. Ratadrabik gives us zombies. Or, I'm sorry, Kalitas gives us zombies. Warlax, 5 remaining life. Not looking good. Cleveland Guardians Baseball. Hey, fair enough, Namata. Darn it, we will look forward to seeing you again in the future. Catch you next time. Ephemerate, not Pioneer legal. No. Cletus from The Simpsons. Yes, Poseidon, that's right. Gotcha. Taste it. That Variolo guy, I can neither confirm nor deny that. There may or may not have been contracts signed. I'm just saying. You know. You may never know. The Geiger, you may never know. Blink twice for being forced to say things. No, come on. Really wanted to land there. Undersimplify, we're gonna lose this game. We're gonna lose this game. Wow, still missing the land drop. All right. Yeah. We're gonna move on. Missing land drops against the soft counter deck is just not gonna work. I should have mulliganed. That was just greed. That loss is entirely on my greed, unfortunately. Not the first time, I'll note, that my greed has cost me, but alas, you know. You gotta own it. You gotta own it. Tell us there's nothing to be ashamed of unless you lost a lightsaber duel against Obi. Well, I mean, you know, Zagaiger. I did when we were in the gladiator pit. I did beat Airball, so it's quite possible I've got a shot against Obi-Wan. I'm just they're essentially the same. Oh, bummer. See, Matthew remembers. Matthew remembers. See? Conspiracy confirmed. Wow. Opponent thought seizing, taking their time. Probably trying to figure out what Arvad does and all that kind of thing, you know. Not commonly played Magic cards over here. Yeah. On it. Good lord. Please? Opponent? Thank you. All right, here we go. Isolated Chapel, go on down. Probably means they're not running very many creatures. So we're gonna go with the Isolated Chapel now, in case we don't draw like swamps and stuff, right? Okay, just keep playing our lands. Call. Goes with I land as opposed to you land. 6 cards in hand. And a smirk. Davriel Rogue Shadow Mage. You got me. What about me? I don't know. All right. Ratadrabik, gonna be mana efficient considering we needed that. You did, Nakambe. You did. Very cool. We land as a slot? Probably. I mean, that makes sense, the Geiger. Uh-oh. Watery Grave tapped. Opponent going to Davriel again. Almost certainly. Inscription of Ruins. Okay. Davriel's. I would really, really love to have Arvad the Cursed here, because that's all I really want in life. But we don't know we're going to draw anything we can use, so at least Elias we can cast. Ratadrabik, kill the Davriel. Go on ahead, Cole. What do you got? Board Sweeper? Probably. If it's Extinction Event, we are Probably already dead. Oh my gosh, the guy here, that would be terrible. Holy crud. Please say it ain't so. And a giraffe named Bob dropping in a gifted sub. Thank you, a giraffe named Bob. Taylor Momsen being gifted a sub. Thank you, a giraffe named Bob. That is very, very kind indeed. I appreciate it. Opponent has their own Crippling Fear. Not ideal. Name's Antelope. Well, things die, things return. Combat, get in there. Well, opponent, we're just gonna Oath Kai your face. I'm not particularly thrilled about this, but they've already, you know, so far 3 of the 4 cards they've played have all had discard cards in their text. So I'd really rather just hit them with the Oath of Kaya, just in case they don't have a bunch of ways of interacting with creatures. You know, them taking a little more damage from Elias just might do it, right? Yeah, sure enough, there's thought erasure. Hey. All right, well, we're gonna do this first, and then cast another Elias. Well, Elas, I'm sorry. How can you have 2 of them out? Elas is legendary. Well, this one isn't legendary. Thank you very much. Ratadrabik says, whenever another legendary creature you control dies, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's not legendary, and it's 2/2 black zombie in addition to its other colors and types. Oh my gosh. Cry the Carnarium. So apparently they were, in fact, able to handle creatures. And they're at 8. So not ideal. Not ideal. So a giraffe named Bob. Do you happen to be any relation to Bob the dog? Because that's the way species works. If you happen to be an animal, you're probably related to some entirely different species of animal. I'm good at biology, folks. It's different than math, you know. Not related to Bob the dog. All right, fair enough. For those of you that don't know, hey, Astral's Flame, darn it. Glad you're out there, my friend. Yes, living our best life, Astral's Flame. Of course, got to hang out with Astral's Flame over there at TwitchCon. Absolute blast. Bearded hockey guy, glad you made it. Next time you Crippling Fear for an arbitrary creature type, you should pick Coward. Nice, Patrick Andy. We should. We have cowards on the client. It's true. But anyway, for those that don't know, Bob the dog is actually also Yellow Hat, right? So, you know, that would be quite complimentary. Okay, do the thing. Do the thing. You can also use Oofy as a creature type. Are there Oofies on the client? Grail's Night? What Oofy do we have? We don't have Kitchen Finks. We don't have Oofy Vandals. Ah. Is that on the client? Ratadrabik! Come on down. Well, Cole crashes in, drops us down to 6, unfortunately. Gotta be able to stop this Nicol Bolas, and we have not yet been able to do that thing. We've drawn all of our Crippling Fears in the entire deck, folks. All 4 in a match where they're completely garbage, unplayable against this opponent. Not ideal. Not ideal. Unfortunately, though, that's a really nice object lesson in what it means, you know, what putting cards in your deck can mean, right? That sometimes when you draw or put cards in your deck, you will draw them. That can mean you draw your best cards. It can also mean you fail to draw good cards because or cards that matter because you put these other cards in your deck, right? That was funny, PETA. That was funny. I mean, yes. Well, exactly, Patrick Mendy. Exactly. Uh-oh. Nicholas Bolas comes down. Not ideal. You got me. Thalia, huh? All right. And Kaya the Inexorable gonna go ahead and go up on Thalia. Average regular creature type fan versus average coward enjoyer. Well, you know, indeed. Indeed. The meme there. Stoic Gaming, glad you made it. Yeah, the con was great, honestly. It was work, you know, it was a work trip. We did work things, but I'm kind of sad that it had to end. Getting to hang out with everyone was a blast. Did not get to meet everybody. I was supposed to actually get to hang out with Pro Jared for a bit, and Day 9 for a bit, and several other folks, and it just not like Strider. Didn't get to hang out with Strider at all. Didn't even meet Strider one time in person. Like Lobo Peaches was there, didn't get to meet them. There was just a number of people that we didn't get to meet that I really wish we had. And it was just, you know, it was over too quickly, you know. But alas, it happens. Alistair Born comes down, sends the Thalia back to our hands, leaves behind a spirit. Ashiok Dreamrender comes down. Nasty. The Yuffie is from Eldraine. Bramble Fort Fink. Fair enough. Well, I mean, yeah, Pogshim. Like, I'm not saying this was, you know, it was the hardest day ever, right? That, believe me, that is not at all what I was attempting to accomplish by communicating that. But I am saying that, you know, at the end of the day, we had commitments that I couldn't get out of because it was a work trip, right? Is I guess what I was trying to say. So I would have preferred just to hang out with people and have a good time all day, but that did not happen. So yeah, well, exactly, Peter. It was a blast. It was a blast for sure. Well, Stoic Gaming. Okay, darn it. Darn it. Astral's Flame is in chat, but Astral's Flame is now lurking. So Astral's Flame can't confirm it. But I actually called... Oh, get out of here with that Ritual of Soot. Folks, why is it our creature deck has to battle through 3 separate sweepers here, huh? Kind of a bummer. It was the hardest day ever. Nice, Gemini. Nice. Yeah. But we did get to hang out a fair amount, I would say, as well. I want to stress that, you know, that it wasn't a thing where, you know, we obviously we met a lot of people, we got to have a lot of fun, all that sort of thing, right? But yeah. All right, Nicholas Bolas working us over. Ashiok working us over. Davriel working us over. Opponent Thought Erasures. Got it. My feet were hurting so bad after just one day. Yeah, oh my gosh, for real, Peter. Like, there was a lot of walking to do. A lot of walking. I mean, I think they planned on just conceding to anybody who wasn't doing creatures, right? I think that was what was going on. In fairness, we're doing creatures, so here we are, right? Down to 4. Hold on. Heartless Act. Is this lethal? Did we get him? Going for it. If they have specifically Heartless Act, we lose to the, you know, we don't, we're dead, right? Got him! We got him! Oh. We're gonna keep it. Yeah, see, exactly, Taylor Momsen. Exactly. You know. Never had any doubt, personally. I understand folks that did doubt because, you know, things were so incredibly dire that coming back from that, you know, seemed impossible. But, you know. Uh-oh, Cruel Celebrant. Not good news. We're gonna Brightclimb Pathway and get down an Arvad. See if they have any spot removal here. Kind of try and slow the game down just a bit. Blood Artists. Well, terrifying. And Fatal Push. You got me. You got me. Blood Artists. Drains us, drains us. Cruel Celebrant drains us. Land. How about we just go ahead and draw another Arvad? But we're actually going to do the Can't Stay Away here. Rather than the Arvad. From hand. Because this one's likely going to get exiled. And we are... Ooh, my word. That is not great news, honestly. We are in grave peril. All right, Arvad, get in there. Doesn't help to play the Ratadrabik pre-combat anyway, because this doesn't die, it gets exiled. Right? Gray Merchant. Oh my. Good heavens. Down to 13, up to 23. Crashes in, down to 9. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got the land. Thank heavens. All right. All right, we're gonna attack here. Opponent just gonna take it. And Kaya ya. Get rid of that Spawn of Mayhem. Your go, Fat Banana. Your go. What you say, Fat Banana? Trail of Magic, good to see ya. Could have Trail of Magic, and maybe that was the better line. Yeah, maybe that was the better line. I expected our opponent to interact immediately, right? They did not. Okay, well, we're going to attack again. Opponent jumps in front. These things are fine. Do we do this or do we wait until we have a Kaya Plus available? Nah, we don't care. If we lose this Arvad, we lose the Arvad, right? Okay. Because the Ratadrabik is going to bring it back, right? And then we'll have a second Arvad. Right? A Snarl shows up. 2 cards in hand. 2 cards in hand. I wonder if that was actually greedy, folks. Do you think we were supposed to put the counter on Ratadrabik instead of the Arvad, since we have backup Arvads, probably? I mean, if our opponent's just going to do stone nothing, then let's speed up the clock a bit, shall we? We drop 10. Get in there. I mean, okay. And opponent does the thing. We get a Ratadrabik trigger. So Arvad the this one, whatever the heck that is, a 4/4. Arvad the this one is a 3/3. Uh-oh, Nightmare Shepherd. Well, that's terrifying. Jeez. Okay. All right. Well, you know, these things are that is the thing. I guess we can just we have to down tick our Kaya then. Is that where we're at? Yeah, I guess. Okay. And just attack. All of it. Go, go, go. Fat Banana takes it all down to 4. Good heavens. Then we're just not going to overcommit to the board. We're obviously, you know, we have lethal about 6 dozen different ways. Blood Artist number 2 arrives. Kaya's Wrath. Okay. Well, that's a lot of Blood Artist triggers. Okay, Ratadrabik makes a flyer, comes back to hand, makes another Arvad. So Ratadrabik, come on down. Gets the counter from Kaya, crash in, gain his couple life, back up to 7. Opponent drops 15. Spawn of Mayhem. Not ideal. Aye, aye, aye. Plague Crafter. Okay, well, we're gonna sacrifice that one. Don't mind if I do. Okay, well, combat. Get in there. Opponent. Gonna block the Ratadrabik, unsurprisingly. So we're gonna go ahead and make a spirit. The unfortunate thing is the spirit is going to die because we're going to name Zombie. Yep. And then we're actually gonna put the counter over here. Oh no, it's non-token. Shoot, I forgot that. So we just plussed way too early. That was a foolish thing to do. I was a very unintelligent human being there. Charlie Trotter, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. All right, Fat Banana, scooping him up. But we were also trying to play the other thing that reanimates, and you know, it did not work. So that's okay. When it becomes apparent. Yeah, that's right, Ratchet. That's right. Decline. Not yet, Great God. Like I say, I was, by the time the cards released, I was already in San Diego. So I have not had a lot of time to brew with these things because I did not get in till whatever, like 6 o'clock or something yesterday evening. So yeah, kind of a bummer. But then we had to do a bunch of unpacking and all that kind of stuff. And honestly, I was just very, very tired because we had, I was hanging out with Jonathan Young, the musician, and WotC employee, and Nerd Girl, and Astral's Flame, and got to hang out with Boofy a bit, and all that. And so we were hanging out with them until like, whatever. What was it? 1 o'clock in the morning or something. And then we had to be up by 4:45 yesterday morning to be able to catch our plane. So it was a very, very early morning. So we ended up in bed early as well. But I do intend to be playing a little bit of Oracle of the Alpha for sure. Okay. Well. All right. That one's for you, Patrick Mendy. That one's for you. That one's for you. Uh-oh. Dreadhorde Arcanist coming down. Well, we're going to pay. Slamakaya, eat a Dreadhorde Arcanist. Pass the turn. Indeed. Spell Pierce! Oh my gosh. Wow. God's play with Yar. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. All right, we take 1 down to 12. Consider. Well, so for the record, folks, I do think everyone is kind of overrating it just a little bit. Because remember, what makes Moxen strong for the most part is that they're extra lands that go in your deck. So you can kind of weight your land count. I mean, okay. We'll do this. You can weight your land count in a way that it's, you know, that you're able to ramp out cards very quickly, right? So you want those typically on turn 1 and turn 2. If you wait too long, then you can just lose, right? Because you're drawing, you're now top decking lands. But also notable that normally when you put your Moxen in the deck, you're putting it in a deck with, like, you know, whatever, 16 lands, and you're decking, like, whatever, 5 Moxen or something. So you actually have, like, 21 lands, but you're able to cut lands. In this deck, you're not going to be able to cut lands because you need to cast the cards in the first place. So you're going to have to play your conventional, whatever it ends up being, you know, 24 lands or whatever, right? Then also play these other things and inflate your land count. Now, it's true on those turns when you get, you know, Ancestral Recall and all kinds of crazy things, like, holy crud, obviously that's wild and broken and all those things, but, you know, maybe more fair. So we'll see. Interesting. So yeah, let's Can't Stay Away. And Elas. Again the night. Good to see you, my friend. Glad you're back. Glad you are back. Yeah, it was great. We've been talking about it. I really, really enjoyed myself. Truly a blast. There are also free spells for storming off. Also true. Kaldarian, glad you made it. Right. Exactly, Kaldarian. And that's what I'm saying. So I'm just saying, you know, for some people, they're saying, like, you can play Power 9 in Historic or whatever, and that's true, but I think it's relevant how you get there, if you follow me, right? Wow. Ratadrabik off the top is a very, very good one. We are very pleased about that. Adeline trying to take over the game. Opponent down to 14. Yes, also true, Patrick Mendy. Static Discharge down to 5. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to do this pre-combat so that our Adeline deals as much damage as is possible. Opponent drops to 4. Are we dead? Marathon, good to see ya. Brad Pitch is cooler. Glad you are back, my friend. Good to see you.